I'm Ruben Diaz. Here's your ABC 24 News update. The Memphis Police Department and FBI are investigating after human remains of several children were found in Hickory Hill. Officials confirmed the remains were found in the area of Ridge Meadow Parkway near Ridgeway Road. MPD revealed the investigation actually started back on March 8th when officers found what appeared to be a human skull in the wooded area after an anonymous caller alerted police. Over the next several days, more remains were found. Investigators are still trying to determine the victims' identities and the circumstances leading to the deaths. Officials believe the remains had been in the area for a few years. At the state capitol, a bill that could shift how Tennesseans get their prescriptions is moving through the state capitol. ABC 24's Shakina Davis reporting how some fear the changes could limit access to medication.
This bill has passed through the state Senate and is now moving through the House. It will prevent pharmacy benefit managers from owning or controlling pharmacies starting in 2027.
I've been going here for a while, mainly it's the pharmacy because my mother, she's 94 years old.
For many families, the pharmacy is part of their daily routine, something they rely on for consistent care. But that routine could change under a new bill in Tennessee, Senate Bill 2040, which targets pharmacy benefit managers.
I have used CVS for about 40 years. It's been good to me, and I want to keep it that way.
The legislation would ban PBMs from owning or controlling pharmacies. Supporters say that will prevent conflicts of interest and promote fair competition.
We want to keep all the pharmacies we can open. The more the merrier.
But CVS says the change could lead to the closure of more than 100 locations statewide, impacting thousands of jobs and more than 1 million patients.
So now if they close it down, that means they have to find another pharmacy, which is going to be a lot of problems because they got to transfer all their information and everything, which that's a big hassle,
Customers say it's about more than convenience. It's about access, trust, and continuity of care.
Because senior citizens and all other people need to have medicine. And if you have fewer and fewer options, everything will go up higher.
CVS says it's prepared to challenge the law in federal court if it's signed by the governor. Supporters say the bill is needed to limit the power of PBMs and protect independent pharmacies. In Memphis, Shakina Davis, ABC 24 News.
Now to the latest battle in the national redistricting war. Virginia voters approved a new congressional map that could give Democrats up to 4 more seats in the House. It's a decision that could be critical in determining control of a closely divided Congress next year. Here's ABC's Lionel Moise.
This morning, voters in Virginia have narrowly approved redrawing the state's congressional map to favor Democrats ahead of November's elections. Former President Obama was among those who argued the redrawing is necessary to counter similar moves in Texas and other states that benefited Republicans.
You can push back against the Republicans trying to give themselves an unfair advantage in the midterms.
Republicans slammed the results, saying Virginia Democrats can't redraw reality, calling it gerrymandering in a purple state. Voters were divided.
Because the boundaries were set a long time ago, I guess, I'm assuming, and I just didn't like the idea of changing.
Well, I just want to even. For Democrats in Virginia, I just want to be even.
6 other states have already redrawn their maps. Virginia's new map will flip 4 seats to favor Democrats, potentially giving them 10 out of 11 congressional seats in the state. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries saying overnight, this war is not over. Next week, Ron DeSantis is hauling the Florida legislature back into a special session to redraw maps because Republicans know they are on the verge of an epic defeat in November. Meanwhile, another shakeup in Congress, Florida Democrat Sheila Sherfullis McCormick resigning after being accused of stealing $5 million in FEMA and COVID relief funds, allegedly using the money for her campaign and for lavish personal items. One of those items allegedly included a diamond ring seen in this official portrait. The Congresswoman, who has denied any wrongdoing, resigned before an ethics hearing. She is the 3rd member of Congress to resign in scandal in the last week. As for Virginia's redistricting, it could potentially face more legal challenges. Lionel Moise, ABC News, New York.
All right, thank you so much for watching. That's your ABC 24 News update for now. Make sure to join us at 5, 6, and 10.